everyone. Today, I will tell you a traditional story from Pemayung Batanghari Jambi called Dadung Pemayung. This story tells all about love, poetry, and the beauty of Malay traditions that were born from the heart of the people. Long ago, in a peaceful village in Pemayung, there lived a young man named Dadung. He was not rich, nor was he a prince. He was only the son of an ordinary villager who worked near the Batanghari River every day. Even though he was poor, Dadung had a special talent. He could create beautiful poems and pantun that touched people's hearts. Whenever he sang, the villagers would stop their work and listen quietly. One evening, during a royal celebration, Dadung saw a beautiful princess from the palace. Her face was graceful, like the moonlight reflected on the river. People called her Putri Pemayung. At that moment, Dadung fell deeply in love with her. However, he knew that someone like him could never easily approach a princess. The palace guards were strict, and the differences between their social status were very great. Dadung could not hide his feelings. Every night, he sat near the river and sang poems about love, longing, and hope. His voice traveled through the wind and reached the palace. The princess secretly listened to his songs from a window every night. Slowly, she became curious about the mysterious young man whose words sounded so sincere and gentle. One night, the princess finally asked her servant, "Who is the young man singing by the river?" The servant answered, "He's Dadung, a poor villager from Pemayung. People say his songs can soften even the hardest heart." The princess smiled softly. From that night on, she waited every evening to hear Dadung's voice. As time passed, Dadung's songs became famous throughout the village. Young men and women began singing poems and pantun to express their feelings to one another. The people believed that words spoken with honesty were more valuable than gold or jewels. But the king eventually discovered the growing relationship between Dadung and the princess. He became angry because he thought a common villager was unworthy of royal blood. The king ordered Dadung to leave the village immediately. Before leaving, Dadung stood near the Batanghari River one last time under the quiet night sky. He sang his saddest poem. His voice echoed across the water, carrying all his love and pain. Hearing the song, the princess cried deeply. She realized that true love isn't measured by wealth, power, or status, but by sincerity. The villagers were also moved by Dadung's final song. They continued singing his poem long after he had gone. Over time, the songs developed into a traditional performance known as Dadung Pemayung. People performed it during weddings, village celebrations, and gatherings as a symbol of love, honesty, and togetherness. And until today, the people of Batanghari still remember the story of Dadung, the young man whose words and songs became part of Jambi's cultural heritage. From the story, we learn that sincere words can touch the heart more deeply than wealth or power. We also learn the importance of preserving traditional culture and respecting the wisdom of our ancestors.